She was fouled at the second attempt, but the shot came in from Steves. Rutt had to get down to her near post and make the save. Didn't quite hold on to it, but referee McAdam judges that she was fouled in the process, so it will be a free kick. Good. Okay, I could hear me then. I was like on an echo because I could hear myself. As in that last thing I said 10 seconds ago. Okay. So we are now officially live. Everything is fixed. And now we're able to bring you full pictures and commentary of the game. So welcome to everybody that has been patiently waiting for us to get going. It's like I'm on a delay. I could suddenly hear myself what I said a few seconds ago. Okay. It's going to be a throw to St. Thomas. It's thrown in. Bit of a back header, but it's cleared by Doucette, so that will be a throw once again to St. Thomas, who are putting the pressure on in this first half. Play there by Scott. Smith, Atkinson, doing a good job keeping the ball alive here. The Tommies trying to get a shot here on the edge of the penalty area. Here's Smith again. Ball goes wide to Vartor. Chance for another cross if he can come in. Goes near post. And in the end, no danger there for goalkeeper Rutt. Coach David Atuafa hoping to see a better cross there, but that time there was no problem for goalkeeper Rutt. Flicked on by Kearney. Oh, bit of a fumble though by goalkeeper Herb, so it has to be cleared. Here's Clarissa George. She goes wide. That's a good pass. Just joining us. It is 1-0 right now to the St. Thomas Tommies. The goal scored in the 10th minute, a header by number 10, Lindsay Smith. Certainly right now the Tommies are full value for that 1-goal lead and looking to add to that, but that pass is played too far forward. On the top of the penalty area. She is left-footed down. It's a good kick. Nice header though by Scott. Here's Phillips. Nice ball to Hancock. We've seen lots of the ball. Phillips carries on with her run, so Jason has to come across. And she sees that out there for a throw into the Hurricanes.
A little bit more time. You're doing good. Keep it up. Off shoulders. Hey, nothing easy, girls.
Helping, Kate. Talk, Kate. Kate. Talk, you're available.
Academy judges there was a foul there on number 5, Carissa George, by number 3, Jimmy Phillips. So that will be a free kick to the Hurricanes to try and build something up from the back with Chasson. She plays it down the line left-footed. Sails out of play, so that'll be a throw once again to the Tommies.
That's a very good combo. You and her.
Let's go, Bree. Let's find another hair. Energy. Let's go.
Zoe. Excellent.
Coach Ituafa to my left, giving lots of encouragement to his team at the moment. Oh, and a free kick there. Trip by George on number 2, Avery Scott, right in front of referee McAdam. Certainly probably one of the easier decisions that referee McAdam will have all afternoon. Ella Mercer's going to take this free kick for the Tommies. She's going to play it left-footed. Chipped into the top of the box. Fights everybody, but that's a good effort there. Ball bounced nicely. I think it was Caitlin Steves there who was able to get something on it, but the ball wouldn't stay down, and that went over the crossbar without too many alarms for goalkeeper Rott on that occasion. Hurricanes try and build from the back. There's Ramsey, finds Goche. And a throw into the Tommies on the far side. Throwing now to the Hurricanes. It's come up to 24 minutes on the clock. St. Thomas Tommies lead by 1-0. Hurricanes have struggled really to get anything going in the final third. They did have a very good chance early on from Shania Kearney. She was through, but she just lifted the shot over the goalkeeper. But unfortunately for her, it just went over the crossbar. But since that moment, pretty much the Tommies have dominated the game. And they come forward once again here with Phillips. It's intercepted, though. Here's Canali. Goes down the line, looks for Kearney, but over comes Abby Cameron. Here's Chason. Tries to go long, but it's intercepted. Doucette. Hurricanes once again will try and build something from the back with Ramsey. Goes wide to Goche. That's given away though by Goche. Ball goes into the midfield where once again it's picked up by the Tommies. Here's Scott. She goes back. Avery Erb on the far side. Good challenge there by Ramsey. Sorry, by Goche that was with the tackle, and she also wins the free kick for her team. Goche takes it into Taylor. Taylor tries to get something going, tries to find McNutt. McNutt's battling on the far side there with Avery Erb. Ball goes back, played in by Goche. It's a good. That was a good ball, and it's caused a few problems there. Now, can Canelli do something? Sets for handball, not given. Ball comes across by Kearney. And there was no Hurricanes foot just to divert that into the net. Certainly a half shout for handball. It certainly looked from this distance that the arm was well tucked into the body, which, as so most of us realise, or most of us know, the ball is tucked into the body. It's very unlikely you're going to get a handball decision. You need to have made your body bigger. And it certainly looked from that instance that the arm was well down. So referee McAdam was right on the spot. Not too many complaints from the Hurricanes. And Chason is going to take this throw. Plays it forward. Cameron gets the touch. It's picked up though by Taylor. Bit of a misplaced pass though, and there's a chance for Steves to drive forward. She's got Ramsey. She's taking now. Can she hit it left-footed? She does. She strikes the shot. And McNutt parries. Oh, it's not given away, though, by Doucette. They haven't got it away yet. And now George can complete the clearance. And she finds Canelli, but that goes back into the midfield where it's picked up once again by the Tommies, who are certainly picking up all these loose balls right now. And once again, Rutt was called into action there as Steves had the shot, which was well saved. Coach Voss below us urging his team to show a little bit more urgency and to press a little bit more than they have been. Certainly it's been quite comfortable so far for the Tommies in terms of the possession that they've enjoyed. It's just played down the line, and Rott's going to be able to so Rutt throws it out to Doucette. Goes to Ramsey. Again, though, the pass into the midfield isn't finding its intended targets. There's a good press coming in, some good pressure from the Tommies midfield. And the Hurricanes are not having a chance to get on the ball and turn. It's you hate to say it, but certainly that's what Matsuri Sako does so well. And now is another opportunity. McNutt's going to come out. Is she going to get there? She does get there just in front of Zoe Vertour. But that composure that Matsuri Sako brings to the Hurricanes midfield, you can tell is being missed right now by the Hurricanes. When she's on the ball, she brings everything, just a level of calmness. And I'm sure Coach Voss will be hoping that she's able to play some part this afternoon in this game. But right now, the Hurricanes are trying to get forward there. Lauren Erb is able to come out and gather that before there's any real danger. 29 minutes gone here at Terry Fox. St. Thomas lead by 1-0. Scored in the 10th minute by number 10, Lindsay Smith. And referee McAdam is, looks like he's adjudged maybe a handball there. Tommy's trying to build something again. Ball's played forward. Here's Vautour. Shot comes in. It's not a bad effort, but Rutt's able to gather that. Another shot on target. One of the things noticeable from that game yesterday, I was looking at the stats. Dalhousie, it said, had 8 shots and scored 5 goals. The Tommies had 25 shots and scored 4. So certainly creating chances doesn't seem to be an issue for the Tommies, and certainly that's been the case this afternoon from what we've seen. But right now it is just that one goal that separates the two teams. But no doubt Coach Ituafo will be hoping that they can add to that, certainly before half-time. And we're going to see our first substitution. Looks like it's going to be Chelsea Fairbanks is going to come in. And have to see who it was on the far side there. They left on the far side. I think it was
on the field
number
for
17.
The Holland Hurricanes, number 15, Chelsea Fairbanks.
So Fairbanks is in. I believe it's Erica Correa that's come off. Walking slowly behind the goal. Her shin guards have come off, so maybe she's got some kind of injury, or dare I say the physio. We'll have a quick look when she gets round. But once again, the Hurricanes have got some defending to do right now. And they win a throw on that far side. Bit of a heavy touch. Here's another opportunity. Another shot comes in. This time, though, it goes wide by Smith. But again, the danger is there. Most of this game seems to have been played in the Holland College Hurricanes' third of the field. Here's Doucette. It's driven in. Picked up though, and once again the Tommies have got a little bit of space. That's a good ball if Hancock can get there, and she's going to get there before Rutt. And the ball stayed in. Bit of a ricochet going, and assistant referee Bordage and referee McAdam come to the conclusion that it is going to be another corner for St. Thomas. Alan Mercer, number 20, will come across and take. Mercer's going to take this left-footed. Swings it into the near post, but Rutt this time gathers well. Good hands there by the Hurricanes goalkeeper, who probably wishes she wasn't quite as busy as she was in this first half. But apart from the one time she's been beaten, she's made 2 or 3 crucial saves. Throw to be taken by Jenny Phillips. Comes down the line. Chason can only help that out of play for another throw for the Tommies. Phillips takes it to Vautour. He goes down, pushing the back, says referee McAdam. We've been right on top of things in this first half. Judging that time that Chason was a little bit too aggressive, but it is another opportunity for the Tommies to put the ball into the penalty area. Once again, it'll probably be taken left-footed as Ella Mercer has come across. It's going to be a two-man wall here, or a two-player wall rather, and that's come in. That shouldn't be too much difficulty. Oh, and she spilled it, and that is poked home. And the Tommies have taken a 2-0 lead. And Ali Rutt, who's been very assured so far, the ball just squirreled through her grasp. And it looks like it was Jasmine Atkinson who had the final touch there. Number 26 for the Tommies. Actually, it was, yeah. We will confirm that at half-time. So, a lot of players around. We think it was Atkinson that had the final touch, but we will follow that in. But whatever it is 2-0. Ball comes in there, and another opportunity. I wasn't sure. I think it was either 9 or 26. Wasn't sure. And here's another opportunity here. This could be another one for Lindsay Smith, who buries it in. And things are going bad to worse for Holland College. Lindsay Smith took advantage of a mistake there at the back. And suddenly that's 2 goals in as many minutes. And this game has been blown wide open. Good play by Vautour. And Lindsay Smith has added her second goal of the game. And now that mountain that the Hurricanes were having to climb has got even steeper as we get to 37 minutes. And St. Thomas with a 3-goal lead. And as we said after yesterday's game, where they let a lead slip. Just say that one, and then we'll confirm the other at halftime. Yeah, just announce the 3rd goal. And the Hurricanes are trying to hit back, and they're going to have a corner kick. And you think they're going to have to get back in this game very, very quickly.
Goal, scored by number 10, Lindsay Smith.
So Smith with her second goal. No doubt there's a few supporters in there. We heard the cheer go up as name was announced. Smith from Rocky Point having a very happy return right now. But the Hurricanes trying his... could be a bit of contact there. Ball's across. Hasn't been cleared. And it's been poked home. So the Hurricanes have one back. I think it was number 7, Kristen Taylor. We're not 100% certain. I think another one we're going to have to confirm at half-time. We're just checking there with the bench, but they needed that if they're going to get back into this game. And suddenly, just like yesterday's game with the Tommies, we've got some goals on the scoreboard today. And now will that give the Hurricanes a little bit of renewed. We will confirm the scorers for you. So much happening in the last 5 minutes.
Hurricanes goal scored by number 7, Kristen Taylor.
Our announcer has given the goal to Taylor, so we'll go with that for the moment. But everything's happening here. But what we do know is it is 3-1 to the Tommies. One of those games, and we're going to see a substitution as well. So we have to keep an eye. Everything's happening. Into the game is number 11, Rachel Hanstra. So Hanstra has come in, and it's Jasmine Atkinson that's gone off. So Hanstra's come in. First substitution of the day for the Tommies. Kearney goes back to Goche, who now has come over to the left-hand side. So we've got players being subbed. We've got goals going in. We've got changes happening all over the field right now. And we also have an offside there on the far side. So number 11, Rachel Hanstra, is in for the Tommies.
Number 11, Rachel Hanstra, in for the Tommies.
It's going to be a free kick for St. Thomas, halfway inside their own half. George is able to get there. So that lifeline that the Hurricanes needed. They needed a goal quickly, and they got one. And here's Goche. What can she do? She goes wide, looks for Taylor. And that goes out of play on the far side for a throw to Holland College. Good challenge by Mercer. So we hope you're enjoying this game here on ACAA TV. A beautiful day here in Cornwall, PEI. Everybody's just in their shirt sleeves. No need for sweaters or jackets today, and certainly no need for any raincoats or umbrellas, which we're all grateful for in the fall. Here's Chasson, looks to go long. It's not a bad pass if Kearney can do something. That's a good challenge there, though. Tommy's play is still on the floor, and referee McAdam decides he's going to stop the play. Looks like it was Captain Abby Cameron who went down under that challenge. As we come up to 41 minutes on the clock. This first half that's flown by. Lots of chances for both teams, certainly for the Tommies. Be interesting to see what the shots on goal stats would be at half time. Looks like Cameron is okay, and referee McAdam is just going to drop the ball. Here's Phillips, plays it down the line. Intercepted by Chasson, so that will be another throw. Phillips is going to take this throw. Tries to find Lindsay Smith, but two sets there. Here's Canali. Plays it down the line. Ball's still in, though. Back to Phillips. He plays it into the top of the penalty area. There's nobody there from the Tommies, so Taylor is able to play it forward. Taylor, who's also playing in a much deeper role today. Again, testament to the Hurricanes have to do right now. Mix and match with their player personnel. Taylor, one of the most important players, as we say, along with Chasson. And both of them today playing in a much deeper role. As the Hurricanes battle a few injury problems. Carissa George plays it forward. Here's an opportunity for McNutt now to run onto. And good defending, though, by Cameron, who's not showing any ill effects from that knock. But it is going to be a corner on the far side. So we come up to the 43 minutes in this first half. A goal now for the Hurricanes right before half-time will really put them back right into this game. It's cleared though, and opportunity here for the Tommies on the break. There's only Ramsey back for the Hurricanes. But Vautour can't really get that under control. And it looks like another Hurricane player has taken a knockdown there. Doesn't seem to be anything too much in that. And it looks like it may be Hayden Chasson as well. Thankfully, though, for the Hurricanes, she's up on her feet and seems to be fine, ready to go. Try and get a signal in a moment from the fourth official as to how many extra minutes there'll be. Might be possibly a couple with the couple of injuries that we did have. That's going to be another throw on the far side to the Tommies. As we said, scoring goals hasn't been a problem for either of these teams so far this season, and so this first half has shown as Smith tries to get the ball. It's only half cleared. It's played forward by Henstra, I think it was, but there was nobody there on the end of it, so it's going to be a throw into Holland College. Still waiting for the fourth official, who puts four fingers up in my direction. Fourth official, Ryan Owens. So we do have 4 minutes, extra time, added time. And ball went out there, so it will be a throw in to St. Thomas. There's Canali trying to battle her way through on the left-hand side, but just goes out of play. Certainly since they've scored, there seems to be a little bit more vigor about the way the Hurricanes are going about their task. No problem there for Rutt. Saw that calmly into her hands. Certainly like the second goal back, you'd think, when she watches that one on the replay. Just wasn't able to hold on to a free kick to give St. Thomas that important second goal, and then Smith was able to add a third just a couple of minutes later. So that's why it stands at 3-1 at this moment in time. Good pressure again by St. Thomas, forcing errors in the midfield for the Hurricanes. And a foul is drawn, so another opportunity for St. Thomas to get the ball forward. Ball gets swung in. Oh, bit of a miss, and here's an opportunity! And it was Delaney Hancock. There's a bit of a confusion once again in the Hurricanes' defence, and Hancock probably had a little bit more time than she thought. She may have been able to take a touch. She went first time and was only able to direct it into the hands of goalkeeper Rutt. And we've got another whistle by referee McAdam, judging that number 9 Kearney had committed the foul. Not for the first time. Abby Cameron gets up rather gingerly from that challenge. She's going to take the free kick, plays it left-footed. Canali's there first. And that's going to be a throw-in once again to the Tommies. Good play there by Lindsay Smith, who certainly enjoyed the game so far. 2 goals for the number 10. Here's Chasson trying to bring something there. Ball's driven in. Did hit the hand of Scott, but it was well down. Chasson's still trying to battle. Phillips comes across and does well and wins the foul as well. So good play there by the number 3, Ginny Phillips. Tommy's trying to build something again from the back. That's played forward, but that's far too firm, and that's just going to roll out for a throw on the far side for the Hurricanes. There's Taylor. And there goes the halftime whistle blown by referee McAdam. A good first half for the Tommies, who go into this break with a commanding 3-1 lead. Don't go too far away, folks. We will be back for the second half. So the score at halftime is Holland College Hurricanes 1, the St. Thomas University Tommies 3.
Growth requires flexibility, the boldness to try something new, the wisdom to take care of what you already have, to get to know yourself, to step out and connect, to build something.
One word.
Or like a phrase.
Like trust and connection. Family type of feel.
You come in and you're like family right away.
It really was, and it kind of sounds corny, but like we're all like really tight. Like today I even took one of my teammates to the dentist today, like just because she needed somebody. Like we're still like very close, and it wasn't like cliquey. Like it was like if we hung out after a game, everybody was there. If we went out to dinner, everybody was there.
With all of the teams here at Holland College, everyone's super close.
It means everything to know like your family and your friends are coming to watch you and like coming to compete, and then having such a close-knit community like Holland College, you make friends and you see people in the community that you're going to see throughout the year. So seeing them come to your games and support you is huge respect. Like there's nothing like it, I think, here.
What would you say your favorite things about being a Holland Hurricane is?
I'd say the community and the friendships that I've made.
It's just great having all the boys together. Anytime we're hanging out together, even bus rides are always a good time.
I think it does feel like family. I mean, whether people are on the bench or whether they're on the court, like they're cheering you on. We really want each other to do well. Like we try to put each other in positions where we'll succeed.
Just everything from like the administration down to the coaches, to the players, to the fans. There's a really great sense of community that's been built. And I think once you're a part of the Hurricanes once, you kind of
can't help but default yourself back to the Hurricanes program in the future. It's such a great sense of, it's such a good team environment and such a good community that's built, and I think everybody buys into the Hurricanes brand.
here in Cornwall. A beautiful day in Cornwall, PEI. Right now, it's an even better day for the St. Thomas Tommies, who are looking more than good value for their 3-1 half-time lead. 2 goals by Lindsay Smith, goal by Zoe Vatour, and a reply there before half-time from Kristen Taylor has given the Hurricanes a little bit of hope. But there's still a long way for them to go to get back into this game, especially the way the Tommies dominated for large periods in that first half. But now a second half, both coaches have had a chance to say a few words to their players. And the Hurricanes are on the attack. It's cleared. It's picked up. We'll have a look through there and see if there's any changes for either team at half-time. What I can see immediately, it looks like it's pretty close to the 11 started, the 11 that finished the half for both sides. And in fact, I've been told that there is a goalkeeper change. So Izzy Sharp, I think, is the goalkeeper for St. Thomas. Looks like Olivia Fillmore is in as well. Number 13 for the Tommies, playing centre back. So Fillmore is in as well. Picked up by Steves. Tommy's trying to get something going on the right-hand side. Ball was played into Vautour. Hurricanes pick it up now with George. She plays it forward. Looks for Taylor, who's playing in a more central position. She was playing a more deeper position on the wing in the first half, but it looks like she's going to move to one of the 3 strikers. Chasson battling there on the far side as the Hurricanes try and play it out nicely from the back. But they can't keep it in, so it will be a throw to the Tommies. So just the 2 changes there that I can see for the Tommies. Izzy Sharp is in goal, and in also is number 13, Olivia Fillmore. Here's Taylor. Battling with Fillmore right then. Here's Hancock, who was lively in that first half, but she loses out. Played into Taylor. She plays it forward. Good header by Cameron. Battle on the far side, and one of the Tommies goes down. Looks like it was a challenge there by number 9, Shania Kearney. And it will be a free kick for St. Thomas. Gulchi's going to get there first, so it will be a throw to the Tommies before Hanstra was able to get on the end of it.
Stoddard, 7. Deny that pass.
Can it go further back? I told you.
Stop!
Hurricanes try and build something now on the left-hand side. Here's George, played forward. Here's McNutt. Here's Hanstra. Good ball played by Steves. Opportunity now for Vautour. This is Hancock. Hancock with a good cross to the far post. Steves can't quite get there. And the ball's bouncing around at the top, and some good defending there by Gauthier as the Hurricanes try and bring the ball forward now on the right-hand side. That's played forward. That's a good ball if Taylor can keep that one in. And Fillmore comes across, and assistant referee Bordage says that Taylor got the final touch, so it'll be a throw-in once again to the Tommies, which Avery will take. Hans just battling with McNutt. Here's Smith. Played forward for Vautour. Didn't quite see where the ball was, but now it's going to be picked up there by Scott in the midfield. She goes wide to Phillips. Scott again. Ball comes across, and here's Hanstra, who's unmarked on the far post. Now can she control the ball? Sends it over. It's a good cross. Doucette got her head on it. It's only half clear. Chance for Vautour to drive it. It's blocked. Didn't get a whole lot of power behind the shot. Good play there. Steves. Back to Hanstra. And Gauthier there is able to win that challenge and bring the ball forward for the Hurricanes. Played in. Fillmore's there first. Here's Steves. Looking for Smith. Good play there by Lindsay Smith. Now she's cutting in, but she just stumbles a little bit. Just lost her footing, and the Hurricanes can bring the ball forward. It's played forward by Avery Erb, and it's going to be picked up by Ramsey, who comes inside to Doucette. She gets it back. Nice play by the Hurricanes, trying to build something from the back. Ball's played forward, looking for Kearney, but Fillmore with the header. And that's going to be a throw into the Holland College Hurricanes, just on the halfway line. Gauthier's going to take the throw. Throws it in. Here's Taylor. And Avery puts that up for another throw, which Gauthier will take. Came off the head of Erb, so that will be another throw into the Hurricanes. Three goals to one. The Tommies lead. 2 goals from Lindsay Smith and 1 from Zoe Vautour were the markers in the first half. A lead that the Tommies thoroughly deserved. They have some defending to do now, though, as the Hurricanes have a corner. Given a lifeline there a few minutes before half-time by number 7, Kristen Taylor, to reduce the deficit back to 2 goals. And if they were to get one fairly soon, that's going to set up a good second-half finish, you think. It's going to be taken left-footed by Hayden Chasson. In it comes, it's a good one right under there, and it's in! It's a goal! It's a goal! The Hurricanes have pulled another back. Looks like it was, I think it was Doucette. It was Doucette that attacked it. It was an excellent corner by Chasson. Doucette was the one that was most alive. She ran in, showed a little bit more aggression. I think it came off her thigh or a knee. But either way, it's a goal for the Hurricanes. And suddenly, from 3-0 down, they are right back in at 3-2. And for St. Thomas, who had that game yesterday against the Rams, they were 4-3 up, and then suddenly they lost it 5-4. Is it going to be deja vu again? Have to wait and see, I guess. There's still lots of time to play. But suddenly, from 3-0 coasting to 3-2, the Hurricanes are right back in it. It was an excellent corner kick by Chasson. And it was Georgia Doucette, number 18, who scored who's put it in. Just showed that aggression that was needed.
Hurricanes goal scored by number 18, Georgia Doucette.
So Doucette with her first goal of the season. And suddenly we've got a different game on here now. Here's Smith going down the line. And that goes out of play for a throw into the Hurricanes. Here's George. It's intercepted. Here's Steves. Steves shows nice footwork there. Here's Hanstra. Looks for some options. Goes back inside to Steves. Back to Hanstra. Good play here by the Tommies. Just keeping the ball. Played forward. Looking for Smith. But it's well intercepted by Ramsey. And that's going to be a throw into the Tommies. 10 minutes gone in this second half. Holland College 2, St. Thomas 3. We had a feeling before the game started that there would be goals, and we certainly haven't been disappointed so far. Can the Hurricanes complete the comeback by getting an equalising goal here? Tommy's looking for their first win of the season. 2 ties and a defeat yesterday. Gives them 2 points, 7 points so far for the Hurricanes with 2 wins and a tie. Played forward, well intercepted by Doucette. It's played long, looking for Canali if she's able to get on the end of it. Got some pressure there on Abby Cameron, but it is a throw to the Tommies, thrown down the line. Played forward, looking for Vautour. Doucette's going to get there first. Good play there. Goes back to goalkeeper Rutt. She clears right-footed. Cameron once again comes across. Okay, I was going to say, I was looking there and okay, all right, okay. Yeah. So that's not Ali. No, right. It isn't. Okay. All right. It's going to be a corner to the Hurricanes. Comes in, and it's going to be another corner just to sort of clear up a little bit of confusion there. I apologize for that. It was the Hurricanes that changed their keeper at half-time. Here's Natasha Kowalchuk, who's come in to play goal. Ali Rutt apparently has a bit of a hand injury. So it is still Lauren Erb in goal for the Tommies. And Natasha Kowalchuk for the Hurricanes. Right now it's pressures on Erb's goal as another good corner comes in. The ball's still alive. It's played forward. And it looked like it was Kearney with the header. And it just bounced wide, but more danger again there in the St. Thomas penalty area. So just to confirm that change in goal, it is Natasha Kowalchuk that's come in to play goal for the Hurricanes. Lauren Erb is still in the nets for the Tommies, so apologies for that confusion there. Right now it's Erb that's certainly the busier of the 2 goalkeepers as the Hurricanes try and find a way to get this equalising goal, something that looked a little bit unlikely 25 minutes into that first half when it looked like the Tommies were cruising at 3-0. But now it's 3-2 and all to play for. Gauthier with the throw. Yeah, just for the first time this afternoon, we're getting a little bit of a breeze. Looks like it's sort of going from left to right. Thrown in. Here's George. Goes well, and too much hustle there by number 2, Avery Scott on Carissa George. So a free kick and a chance once again for the Hurricanes to put some pressure on the Tommies goal. George and Chasson standing over it. Chasson moves away, so it's going to be George that's going to take this free kick. Plays it in towards the penalty spot. It's good ball there. And Lauren Erb, she got the free kick. Ball was played in. Bit of a bump there by Doucette. Referee McAdam just checking that goalkeeper Lauren Erb is okay. And that's going to be a free kick to the Tommies. Certainly this opening 15 minutes, the Tommies haven't played with that fluency that they showed in the first half. Certainly that pressure that the Hurricanes has put on has forced them back, and once again Erb had to be out quickly there to deny McNutt. Hanstra plays it forward. It's picked up by Ramsey. Good pressure by Smith, but the Hurricanes play out well. Here's Carrerd looking for some options ahead of her. She's just going to play it short to Gauthier. Good challenge by Taylor. Gauthier gets it back. And that comes off number 11, Hanstra. So that is going to be a throw into the Hurricanes. Hanstra. Pressure again by Taylor, and a throw once again to the Tommies. It's Taylor. McNutt hits it left-footed. It's gone to the far post where Canali's there. Canali does well, stumbles. And the clearance is only as far to the top of the penalty area. Hit there. Oh, a beautiful strike too as well by Chasson, which Erb had to get across and make a save. Hard to say if that was actually going in, but it was a good strike by Hayden Chasson. Certainly lots of power behind it. And it had Erb struggling across her goal. She made the save. But once again, it's the pressure that the Hurricanes are now putting on the Tommies goal. Almost a different game we have here. And another free kick to the Hurricanes. And we're going to see a change by the Tommies. Coach Atuafa wants to see some changes and probably looking for a little bit more composure from his team. So number 4, Brooklyn Saunders has come in. Number 4, Brooklyn Saunders has come into the game for number 11, Rachel Hanstra. So Saunders is in. Another ball that's played forward. Erb shows good hands there and control. But this is very much a shift.
Coming in for STU, Brooklyn Saunders, number 4.
Ball goes back. Kovalchuk's going to have to play this. Put under pressure and just decides to put it out of play. Good throw. Here's Smith. Certainly hasn't had the space and time that she had in the first half when she scored two goals. I'm sure she'd love another one. Here's Vatur. Tries to cut in on her left foot, but it's good play by Carissa George, who's had a good second half in the midfield. Here's McNutt. And a bit of a mistimed challenge there by Fillmore. And another free kick for the Hurricanes. They've had a number of free kicks in this second half. Opportunities to get the ball forward. This one, though, is going to be picked up by the Tommies. Into Smith, who's got a little bit of space. Ooh, almost a good ball there. Chasson had to get something on that, but that's a loose touch by Doucette. And here is Saunders, the substitute, who's just come on. Her first touch of the ball. The shot came in. Blocked. Miss Cameron, she goes forward. Here's Saunders. Flicked on. Headed on by Scott. And a throw to the Hurricanes. Just a reminder that proud unbeaten run, that perfect season that the Hurricanes had last year. Right now is under pressure. It was a tie yesterday, and now they are looking at the moment. Long way to go, of course, but right now they trail. It's been a long time since the Hurricanes actually lost a game in regulation. The only one last year was of course, in the Nationals when they went to a penalty shootout. That was all that they had in terms of a loss last year. So no losses for the Hurricanes for quite a while. Right now, they're really trying to do something about that to keep that record in place. Certainly the way they've gone about the business in the second half. I think that there's every chance that they might well be able to save this game. But right now, it's the Tommies who have that narrow 3-2 lead. That's a good kick there. Keeney tries to get the flick on. Cameron is battling for it. Cameron does well. Played forward by Chasson, and that's a good ball there to find Canali. She tries to play left-footed first time. She does. It's a good cross. Cameron's able to get there first and clear. Only as far as Chasson. Good pressure, though, again by the Hurricanes. She drives it in. It's cleared by Cameron. Chasson again plays it forward, and a collective groan from the St. Thomas bench there as they gave the ball away. Obviously seeing that from a position of relative comfort in that first half. They're really being put under pressure right now. And we've got an injury. So we're going to have a unique change here. Looks like Ali Rutt is coming on as a player. That's something that you see too often in varsity
19,
soccer.
Ali Rutt in for the Hurricanes.
So Rutt is in. And also in for St. Thomas is number 20, Ella Mercer. So Ella Mercer is back in, number 20. So both teams using this opportunity to make a change, but be interesting to see. Be interesting to see where Rutt plays. Immediately there, she's in the action, and
number 20, Ella Mercer in for STU.
So St. Thomas Mercer is back in. So you get the impression that things are just boiling up here this afternoon at the Terry Fox Sports Complex. Ramsey with a little bit of a miss kick, but she recovered well. Here's Rutt, gone to play in the, looks like the left-hand side of defense. Nice play by Chason. It looks like she's been pushed forward a little bit as well. Here's Canali now, but a little bit of a heavy touch, and that's going to go behind for a goal kick. So it looks like Rutt's gone to play as the left central defender of a 3. And it looks like Chason has gone to play more in an advanced left position. So we've got Chason, McNutt and Taylor as the 3 strikers. So Rutt came onto the field there. Her wrist is heavily bandaged, so that's obviously the reason and the answer why she's not playing in goal in this second half, but no doubt she'll be trying to do something to help her team now as an outfield player. But right now the Tommies are trying to get something going themselves, and they're going to get a... No, they're not going to get the throw. It's going to go to the Hurricanes, and we're going to see another change. So into the game for St. Thomas is number 6, Hannah Tran. So Hannah Tran is coming in, and it's going to be Zoe Vertour that goes off. Vertour, who scored the 2nd goal, hasn't been as heavily involved in this half as she was in the first half. So Coach Ituafa trying to find the combination that's going to see this Tommy see
Number
this
6,
game home.
Hannah Tran in for Stu.
So Tran is in. She's going to take up a position in an advanced right-hand side. But right now, here's Canali again, who's had some success now. Can she get the crossover? She does. Herb manages to get her hands on it. Taylor tries to turn it back. She can't do so. Gauthier, though, is going to pick the ball up. Can she send it in first time? Bit of a heavy touch, but she drives it against Tran. And that is going to be a throw to the Hurricanes. So number 6, Anna Canali, has been a dangerous player for the Hurricanes on the left-hand side for in this second half. That was a good cross that she put in. Herb was able to get something on it. Taylor wasn't able to turn the ball back. But it is a throw once again to the Hurricanes. It's a good clearance and well kept in there. Excellent play there by Delaney Hancock. Hancock does well. Goes past Ramsey. Still got it. Has to turn back. She's looking for some help. Tran's up there as well. And good play by Ramsey, but it is going to be a corner to St. Thomas. "72 minutes on the clock. 18 minutes left in a game that's pretty much flown by. I had a feeling there'd be goals in this one, and sure enough, it's 3-2 right now, 5 so far. I don't think the scoring's finished yet. Right now, it's going to be a corner to the Tommies. It's going to be taken right-footed, swung in. It's a good one. Right under Kowalczyk. She pushes it against the crossbar. It's still around on the goal line, and it's headed over. And that was a let-off there for the Hurricanes. It was an excellent corner that came across. Goalkeeper Kowalczyk pushed it against her own crossbar. The ball was bobbling around, but in the end, the Hurricanes were happy to see it go over, and it was a goal kick, which Taylor now tries to push forward. McNutt's going to run onto it. Herb's way out of her goal, and she stumbles. And thankfully for the Tommies, it's rebounded to one of their players. Herb's going to have to get back. McNutt's battling for that, but well played, Tran. And she's able to show a cool head and sends a pass out looking for Hancock. So a nervous moment there for the Tommies as Herb came out of her goal. She took a stumble, but thankfully for St. Thomas, the ball bounced to one of their own players, and the danger was averted. Pancake with the throw. Headed away by George. Only as far as Steves. And a little bit of a push there, I think, says referee McAdam. And the Tommies are going to have a free kick. looking for that first win of the season. They've certainly been competitive in all their games, even though they haven't recorded a win. 2 ties and just that narrow defeat yesterday. So, and today another well-matched game. 2 good teams here battling for the points in the ACAA, which looks a very open league and division this year. Hancock's going to take this right-footed. Doesn't really get the radar right on that one, and that just sails by for a goal kick. Hurricanes try and build from the back. Here's Rutt. Good ball with their left foot, played forward. Mercer was in the way. Here's Fillmore. Play down the line, looking for Smith. Certainly hasn't been the threat that she was in the first half. A good play by Tran, who's been lively since she came on as a substitute just a few minutes ago. Smith tries to get on the end of it, but it's cleared by Doucette, picked up by George. But a good interception there in the midfield for the Tommies by number 5, Steves. Gauthier with the throw. It's cleared for another throw for Holland College. Once again, it's another throw for Holland College. Gauthier throws it in. And a corner, says referee McAdam. It looked like it was just being shielded out by the Tommy's defence, but the referee is given a corner. Didn't see what assistant referee Bourdage had indicated. But either way, it's another opportunity. Last time they had a corner, they scored. Chasson again is going to take it left-footed. Once again, it looks like it's right onto the post, and it looks like it's pushed onto the bar. The ball's bouncing around. It seems to have it's come out again. All kinds of chaos in the penalty area. And almost as we saw a few minutes ago at the other end, goalkeeper Erb got her hands on this, pushed it against their own crossbar. And they couldn't quite convert the rebound. And they're living on their nerves a little bit right now, St. Thomas. Referee McAdam just making sure everybody's okay. It looks like Chasson took a bit of a tumble, but she seems fine. But it was a great cut right under the posts, which Herb managed to do well to keep out. She pushed it against the crossbar, and in the end, after an almighty struggle, they did get the ball away. And now the Tommies come forward with Smith. Bit of a heavy pass, though, and that's not going to be a problem for goalkeeper Kowalchuk, who hasn't been too busy in this second half, it has to be said. It's certainly the Hurricanes that have been carrying the attacking threat in this game as we just go past the 78-minute mark. Here's George. Now what can she do? Plays it forward. Looks for Chasson. Going to be picked up there by Hancock. And that crispness of passing that we saw in the first half from the Tommies has deserted them right now. Not able to string anything together in an attacking sense. All of their passes are either misplaced or going straight forward to goalkeeper Kowalchuk. And you do get the impression there's a little bit of panic in the St. Thomas ranks at the moment. There's Ramsey. She's just going to play it back to the goalkeeper. Smith comes to add a little bit of pressure, but it's cleared right-footed. George is going to battle for that. Well intercepted by Steves. Here's Tran. But again, it's a pass that's not really... Don't even know who that was intended to. I think she was hoping there'd be a runner. But it's been a little bit of a pattern in the second half of the Tommies. Misplaced passes, whereas in that first half, everything was finding a man and they had the runners. This half, they've really struggled to create anything offensive. And that's why right now it's the Hurricanes who are in the ascendancy, but it is the Tommies that lead. Looking for that first win of the season. Do they have the composure to see it through to the end? We'll wait and see, because here's Ramsey on the ball. Goes forward, but that's just going to be a throw to the Tommies. And we're going to see another substitution. Back into the game is Kearney's coming in, and Rachel McNutt, who's been a willing runner for the Hurricanes up front this afternoon, hasn't really had a clear sight on goal. But McNutt's been putting a lot of pressure on that back line. And now Kearney comes in to see if she can do something similar. And who knows, maybe grab that equalising goal. Again, it's more loose play by the Tommies. Well, it's good recovery, though, by Saunders after her mistake. And now the Tommies are going to try and build something on the right-hand side. Here's a good run coming in. And it was Scott there. And Doucette it was that put the ball behind, or rather, that put the ball behind for a corner kick. Opportunity to give a shout out to our production team today. Troy McLaren is on the camera. Reagan McCauley is giving you the production. Myself, Nick Murray with the call. So on behalf of the three of us, we're glad that you're able to join us for this game. Hope you're enjoying it. It's certainly a bit of a thriller, as they say right now. Difficult to pick the outcome of this one as it stands. But right now the Tommies do have a corner kick. It's a good one, throwing in left-footed. It's a Hurricanes boot right with the header. It's still bouncing around in the penalty area. It's going to be played back to Steves. Is she going to try a shot? She comes in on her right. Good play by Carissa George there to make sure that the shot wasn't coming in. Saunders plays it forward. Mercer on the far side tried to get on the end of it, but Rutt's there first. Bit of a loose pass though, but it can't be kept in, and that will be a throw into the Hurricanes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We think we're in for a roller coaster ride for the last 10 minutes. Certainly those fans of St. Thomas know that anything can happen. It was at this time yesterday when they had a goal lead, which was snatched away from them in the dying moments by Dalhousie. They don't want to be reminded of that for sure. But how can they manage this game differently? And for the first time this afternoon, we are going to see for Holland College, Matsuri Sako is coming in. Sako, the technician, the Japanese international student. Arguably the best player on the Hurricanes team. She's going to come in and see what she can do for the last few minutes. She's coming for Tamara Goche. So Sako with a heavily strapped left thigh. If they can get her on the ball, then there's going to be good things that happen for Holland College.
Number 8, Matsuri Sako.
So Sako's going to play. Looks like she's going to take a position on the right-hand side. If they get the ball now, she's got all kinds of space. And here she is. What can she do? Immediately she takes it forward. Nice play, but it's intercepted. Can Sako survive this last 10 minutes? It must have been serious to keep her out of the action. But now Coach Voss is rolling the dice, hoping that she can provide that little bit of spark, that bit of magic that the Hurricanes are going to need. Boyard knocks it out for a throw for the Tommies. Coach Utualfa telling his team to relax, wants to slow this game down now as much as possible. It's Coach Voss of the Hurricanes that wants to see this game boiling. And it is going to be a throw to the Hurricanes with 6 minutes left. Here's Ramsey looking for some options. Taylor comes short. Tries to flick on. She does. Here's Sako. She's going to go back to Ramsey. Ramsey plays it forward. Looks for Kearney. Headed by Mercer. Now it's going to be picked up by Steves. Good play there by Steves. It was a nice run there by, but the offside flag has gone up. Coach Tuafa, from his angle, doesn't agree with assistant referee Irvin on the far side. And more changes by the Tommies. 2 changes coming. Going to be made right now. So into the game is number 12, Katie Davidge. First time she's seen some action today. And back in is Jasmine Atkinson. Her first action of the second half. So Atkinson is in and Davidge is in. Ginny Phillips is one of those players replaced. I didn't see who the other player was. You think they're more defensive, and that's a good ball. Now Taylor's going to get on the end of this. Can she get the shot in? She does, but just doesn't get the power behind it. She stole away at the back post. It was a good opportunity, but she was sliding when she struck it. And Lauren Erb there didn't have too many difficulties, gratefully pouncing on that. But again, it was another opportunity for the Hurricanes, who've done everything they can in this second half to get back into this game. Right now, it looks like they're the only team that's going to score. Ball comes forward. Here's Taylor, who's got space. All kinds of space here for Sacco. Now, what can she do? She manages a sprint, and she keeps it in. Oh, nice play. Beautiful play by Sacco. Can she find the cross? She does. Herb gets a hand to it. It's at the far post. And Chasson just couldn't keep it down. And in the end, the header went over the crossbar. But we saw immediately there what Sacco was able to bring to this team. Beautiful piece of play. The cross was there. Herb did well to get something on it. And Chasson just wasn't able to keep the header down. And another let off there for the Tommies, who right now are on the ropes, it has to be said. Coach Tuafa calling for energy. He certainly needs it now. They've got to find something and dig deep to hold on to this lead. Throw into the Hurricanes. Desperate instructions below us from the Tommies bench. Picked up by Russ. What can she do? She strikes it. Not a bad effort. Oh, and that dipped at the last second on goalkeeper Herb, but she does well. She played very well, the goalkeeper. Just been able to get her hands on some good crosses that have come in and just been able to keep the Hurricanes away from Bay, and has shown good handling whenever she's needed it. 87 minutes on the clock. Can the Hurricanes find a way to keep their unbeaten record going for the season? And can the Tommies hold on to record their first win? Mercer there, and she just makes sure that that ball doesn't come back. Thrown in by Ramsey. Goes short. Here's Doucette. Here's Ramsey, looks for some options. Chips the ball into the midfield. It hits Tran. And once again, this time it's Avery Herb that makes sure that that ball gets some distance as it goes out of play. Ramsey, though, was able to pick up one there that's by the bench and throws it in. Kearney with the header. Here's George, plays it forward. Chasson's going to try and get on the end of it. It's cleared. Here's Tran in the midfield. Good play there by Saunders, showing good strength. Tran's going to come forward and join her. And right there with the tackle. And that's going to be a throw in to the Tommies. It's going to be interesting to see from referee McAdam how many extra minutes. We had a couple of injuries. Holland College 2, St. Thomas Tommies 3. Tommy's trying to get something going on the right-hand side. Pressure there on Doucette. Well played from the Tommies, but Rutt's there to pick it up. Tran showing great play there, the substitute. She's had a great few minutes, and that's a good ball. It's evaded everybody. And Kowalczyk is grateful to dive on that one. She plays it forward as quickly as she can. Manages to find Sacco. Oh, beautiful footwork again by Sacco. Number 8 plays the ball inside to George. Cleared by Scott, and a throw into the Hurricanes. Halfway inside the Tommies half. 90 minutes are almost up. We're going to get a signal in a minute from the fourth official how long there is left. 4 minutes, he gives us the sign. 4 minutes. 4 minutes for the Hurricanes to save this game. And 4 minutes for the Tommies to record their first win. Good challenge, George there. And now everybody is almost back for the Tommies as Doucette plays it forward. Steves with the header. Taylor heads it on. Ball's bouncing around. Sacco, who's going to get this under control? Head tennis going on out there. Oh, here's a chance. Kearney plays it forward. Able to get it on the volley, but didn't really catch it with any great power or direction. And Lauren Erb is grateful to grab that, and she's going to clear it long right-footed. Certainly been an entertaining game. We hope you've enjoyed it, whether you're a Hurricanes fan or whether you're tuning in as a follower of the Tommies. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast in this beautiful afternoon here in Prince Edward Island. Still some action left in this. Ramsey, what can she do? Tries to play it down the line, but it's cleared. Good clearance there by Avery Erb, who's been very solid in that left-back position today for the Tommies. Urgency from the Hurricanes. Can they find it back? Taylor hits her on the back of the neck, but she gets it back, tries it in, hits Steves, back to Taylor. Here's Sacco. Nice play, good tackle there by Tran. Gets it back. Bit of a giveaway though, and Ramsey plays it forward. Well in by Erb. Ball stays in. Here's Sacco. What can she do? Again. Nice drag back. Plays it down the line. Taylor. Crowded out though by Steves. Put a lot of running today, the number 5 for the Tommies. Can they see this home? Good ball to Smith. Go to the corner, says Coach Twaffer behind me. Takes it to the corner. She tries to shot. Maybe thoughts of the hat trick were in her mind, but in the end, that sailed wide. But more importantly, it gives something back to the Hurricanes as they try and build from the back. Oh, miscontrol there by Rutt. A little bit of a heavy pass there. She wasn't able to keep it in. 2 minutes left. Coach Voss urging his team forward. They're not used to being in this position. It's been a long time since they've been facing a defeat. And this will really throw things open in the division. Certainly the games we've seen so far this season have showed that there's a lot of parity in the league this year. And the St. Thomas Tommies today. And good pressure there again by Smith, but it's going to be the Hurricanes that try and build it forward. Is there time for one last chance? Ramsey clips it into the middle. Great hustle there by Saunders. Sacco gets there first, but is Avery. Erb. Sacco wins it. Taylor plays it forward. Time though for Mercer. She's going to send this long, you think? She does. Only as far as Corred. Plays it inside. Good play by Saunders. She's strong against George. Atkinson puts all she has behind it, but it's just going to run through to goalkeeper Kowalczak. Time's ticking. What can the Hurricanes do? It's cleared long. Good control there by Saunders. Picked up by Atkinson. Taylor's there first for the Hurricanes. They need to get it forward quickly. Here's Jason. They want her on the ball. Is she able to get a shot away? She's going to cut inside. Can she get it on her left foot? Steves is battling for it, and the Tommies are able to crowd her out. And referee McAdam blows for the foul against Jason, which is greeted by huge cheers. And indeed, there is the final whistle. And the Tommies have hung on in the face of a second half onslaught by the Hurricanes. A great game this afternoon here at the Terry Fox. They all go to rush goalkeeper Lauren Erb, who made some great saves. The back line stood firm for St. Thomas. The 3 goals they had in the first half stood up. 2 by Lindsay Smith, 1 by Zoe Vertor. Goals there for the Hurricanes from Kristen Taylor and by Georgia Doucette it wasn't quite enough in the end. The Tommies held on. Congratulations to them. Their first win of the season, their first defeat for Holland College. An excellent game. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. We will have the men's game for you in about 15 to 20 minutes. Don't go away. Join us for that. That promises to be a cracker too. We look forward to seeing you soon as we leave the women's game with 3-2 in favour of St. Thomas Tommies.